This video will be about assignment 312, buying your ticket. So I just included the table on every single page, and it's going to have different numbers. It's not the exact same numbers as the assignment itself, but it'll be the exact same concept. So I'm going through the parts just with different numbers. So a family of 5 comes to the amusement park. There are 2 adults and 3 children. They qualify for the special family rate of $159.50. The clerk tells them that a child's ticket always costs $10 less than an adult's ticket. How much is each adult ticket and how much is each child's ticket? So this question will actually be answered by going through all of these steps. So first, we want to define our variables. And so for the adult cost, I'm just going to use A for adult. And I'll do a capital A because my lowercase a's tend to look similar to numbers. So then the second part, write an expression to represent the cost of a child's ticket in terms of the adult's ticket. Remember, the child's ticket is 10 less than the adult's ticket. So that's the important part. Child's ticket is 10 less than the adult's ticket. So we want to give the child's ticket a variable. I'm going to say C for child. The word is means use an equal sign. 10 less than the adult's ticket. Well, that means we are subtracting 10 from the price. If the adult's ticket was $40, we'd minus 10 to get 30. So it's the adult ticket minus 11. So now the child's ticket, we could just say A minus 11. That's it in terms of the adult's ticket. So there are 2 adults and 3 children, and the total cost was $159.50. Write an equation representing the total cost for a family of 5. So it's 2 adults, so 2 times A, and usually means plus 3 children, so 3C equals that total cost. Now we can't solve this equation because we have 2 different variables, which is why we wrote this out in the first place. Since C equals A minus 11, we can replace C with this A minus 11 and only have A's. So we would do 2A plus 3 times A minus 11. Oops, sorry, 10. It was 10 less. Equals $159.50. So we need to solve this now before we can then provide the answers. So to solve this, first we'd have to distribute the 3. We'd have 2A plus 3 times A is 3A. 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. Equals $159.50. We combine like terms. 2A plus 3A is 5A. And now we start doing opposite operations. Add 30 to both sides, because opposite of subtracting 30 is to add 30. $189.50. And then divide both sides by 5, because that is 5 times A, so the opposite is division. So that gives us $37.90. So that's the price of the adult ticket. Now we know from earlier that the child's ticket is 10 less than that. So if we do $37.90 minus 10, we get $27.90. And that's the price of the child's ticket. These are the prices when they are using the family plan price. So part 2 says you're a student who plans to attend the amusement park for 2 days. You want a coupon for 50% off a 1-day pass, but it cannot be combined with other offers. The amusement park also offers a $6 student discount. However, you cannot get the $6 student discount off the 2-day pass. So we're going to determine what's cheaper, buying the 50% off today and purchasing 1 more ticket tomorrow at the student price, or purchasing the 2-day pass. So the 1-day ticket is $41.75. So from there, we need to figure out 50% off. Well, 50% off is just dividing that by 2. Dividing by 2 gives us $20.88. So that would be day 1. Day 2, you have to purchase a ticket, but you can get the student discount, so you just minus 6. $41.75 minus 6 is $35.75. So then total would be both of those together. $20.88 plus $35.75 is $56.63. So that's if you use your half-off coupon and your student discount. So then option 2 is a 2-day pass. 2 days, you spend $66.80. So the 2-day pass itself, they just told you the price. So what's the best option? Obviously the cheaper one. So the cheaper option in this case would be the half-off pass plus the day 2 using your student discount. Now on the assignment itself, it may work out differently. I don't know for sure because I'm using different numbers. So it could be that the 2-day pass is cheaper. You do have to make sure you look and see which one is the actual cheaper amount. Part 3, a business wants to give each of its employees a free ticket to the amusement park and has budgeted $1,000 for tickets. Write and solve an inequality to find the maximum of 1-day adult tickets that can be bought. So adult tickets, again, I'm going to call it A. An inequality means we'll be using a less than or a greater than or a less than or equal to or a greater than or equal to symbol. One of those will be involved. And we're doing 1-day tickets only. 1-day ticket price was the $41.75. So we'd find our price by doing $41.75 times the number of adults that are going. But we can't spend more than $1,000. It has to be less than or equal to. You could spend exactly $1,000 if it would work out that way. So less than or equal to $1,000. So now we can solve this inequality similar to our equation. We can divide both sides by $41.75. $1,000 divided by $41.75 is 23.95. Now it says we can't get part of a ticket, not even if it's almost all the way a ticket. 23.95, 9.95 is almost one more ticket, but not quite. So the most tickets they could get without going over budget is 23. So the maximum number of tickets would be that 23. So then the second option is to purchase them in groups of 10. Write and solve an inequality to find the maximum number of tickets that can be purchased this way. So you pay $375 for 10 tickets. So we'd set up this same inequality, $375. Since it's our group of 10, I'm going to say G for group of 10, and it's still going to be less than or equal to 1,000. So then we still solve by dividing. Divide both sides by 375. So the number of group tickets you could buy is 2.6 repeating. That goes forever. Again, you can't buy this in partial groups though, so really you can only buy 2 groups within that budget limit. You can only buy 2 if you can't spend more than $1,000. So since you can only buy 2 groups and they're groups of 10, you can only buy a maximum of 20 tickets. So the best deal would actually be to buy them individually. Again, on the actual assignment, double check to see which one is the best deal. It may not work this way since I am using different numbers. Then part 4, this you just have to do yourself. You're going to Google any amusement park we have a local one called Lagoon. You could use a national one like Busch Gardens or Disney World, or a local zoo or aquarium. Find the adult ticket price and the child's ticket price. Find the difference. If you want to do this expression again, it would be child's ticket price we're trying to do. So it'd be C equals A minus whatever the difference in ticket prices was. And then show where you researched and calculate total cost for 2 adults and 3 children. We'll just do 2 times the adult price plus 3 times the child price. So that concludes our discussion on Section 312, buying your ticket.